It is standard practice, after installing a regulator, to check the device for any external and internal leaks. To check for external leaks, apply leak detection fluid to all the regulator connections. The formation of bubbles will indicate a leak at that point. Leaks most commonly occur at the bullnose and the outlet connections. If leaks are found in these areas, they can usually be stopped simply by tightening the connector nuts. Do not apply excessive force to connector nuts, as this can result in stripping threads and, even worse, a broken valve. Do not attempt to tighten gauge fittings if they are leaking. These connections should not be subjected to any force. If, by checking the security of a leaking inlet or outlet connection, the leak cannot be rectified, the regulator must be removed for further inspection. An internal leak test determines if the needle valve or diaphragm within the regulator is faulty. With the regulators still pressured, simply observe the gauges over a period of several minutes. The regulator is considered to be in safe working order if there is no rise or creep of the low-pressure gauge needle during this time. If, however, a rise in pressure is noticed on the low-pressure gauge, this means that the regulator is leaking internally and is unsafe to be put into service. To remove a regulator, always begin by shutting the cylinder valve. If the regulator has a shut-off valve, then make sure that this is open, and then open the torch valves one at a time to bleed off the pressure. Once the pressure has been released, fully wind out the pressure-adjusting screws, and hoses, where connected, may now be disconnected from the regulator outlets at this time. Finally, using a correctly fitting spanner, carefully remove the regulators from the cylinders. Apart from an occasional cleaning, there is no operator maintenance required on a regulator. Cleaning involves a wipe with a clean, dry cloth, paper towel, or a soft brush only. Never use solvents or any substances that may possibly contain ignitable compounds. Never attempt to lubricate regulator connections, as oil and grease will create a very serious fire hazard, especially where oxygen is involved. If the unit is to be placed into storage, then refit dust caps where available, and pack it into a suitable container to prevent mechanical damage during storage. Finally, when it comes to regulator repair, there is just one rule: don't attempt any repair. This concludes the section on oxyacetylene pressure regulators.